Kinunners and Blaze, and welcome to episode number 71 of the Tri-Point podcast with Kinunners and myself.
17?
No.
No.
No. 71.
71.
1. Do you have any small things?
79? No, not 79. 71. No.
79. 97. Oh gosh. Okay, some small things then, I guess, to start us off. This is probably going to be a bit of a shorter one because there's not that much happening this week.
No, it's been a boring week.
Capcom.
Yeah.
Says that Mega Man is one of their most important IPs.
Did they say this in reference to anything, or did they just say it?
Someone asks them about, like, Mega Man.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about, like, they just made a post one day and were like, Mega Man is so important to us. It's our pride and joy.
Well, what I don't understand is they always
just
say
completely
that.
randomly.
However, when was the last Mega Man game? Mega Man 11?
When did they make Mega Man?
The original? Or...
I said, when do they make Mega Man?
Oh, yeah, well, they don't. That's the thing. Like,
Exactly.
the only things that have come out since Mega Man 11 is, like, the Legacy collections.
Yeah, exactly.
Which are not new games.
No.
They're very much old games. I'm trying to remember, when did 11 come out? Like 2019 or something?
Something, but it was a while ago.
It was a while ago, yeah. It's been a while. Therefore, I would like...
I do not remember it, honestly.
I want to see a new take on a 3D Mega Man.
That would be nice, actually.
I mean, because there is the Mega Man Legends games, which are in 3D.
I feel like Mega Man being 3D would just be like Metroid.
Metroid, yeah. Well, they almost, there was a cancelled Mega Man game from the mid-2000s. And it's like a gritty, M-rated version of Mega Man.
That's amazing, actually.
And it's like an FPS. Like, it's like Metroid. And like, he looks like scary. It's amazing. It's hilarious. And I don't know if that was a good way to go or not. That's around that same time. There's like a Bomberman game that came out, and he's like a scary, like, M-rated version as well. That was the whole thing.
That's fun.
Everybody wanted that in the mid 2000s
Sounds delightful.
for some reason. Anyway, yeah. Next up, Donkey Kong Bonanza.
Donkey Kong Bonanza.
Comes out in 2 days from recording this. 1 day ago when this video comes out. The podcast comes out.
So we have nothing to say about that, actually.
No. It leaked out early.
Did it?
Of course it did. People have got physicals, and people are trying to already sell the physicals
Oh my goodness.
on like eBay and stuff. And I'm like, why? I must say though, it leaked out a lot later than most of Nintendo's games have been lately.
That is true.
I mean, their release dates. It's only 2 days away. Like,
Yeah.
it's not that far. That's pretty good. Never usually ends up like that. It usually ends up being like a week or even a month beforehand in a lot of cases.
Yeah.
Because everybody's leaking everything at this point.
They,
Like, there's really no way to combat it, I guess, other than stopping giving out review codes and stopping from sending them out to distributors. Like,
I don't think I haven't seen something... Oh, I don't think I have seen something that wasn't leaked in quite a while.
yeah, exactly. Everything keeps getting leaked. I mean, the Switch 2 is a prime example of that. That was completely leaked.
Literally.
Oh gosh.
Nothing about that except the C button.
Exactly. And even then, I mean, there was a C button.
Yep.
There wasn't as much else to it. Oh my gosh. Anyway, next up, Nintendo made some surveys, and I think it's only in Japan. They're surveying people around about Switch game keycards.
Yeah.
And there's some funny little questions on what they ask.
Mm-hmm.
Which I think is funny. I'm going to get some up. I should have got this up beforehand. I don't know why I didn't.
That's okay.
That's my bad.
I can't imagine too many people like them.
Well, I don't know. We don't know the results yet. All we know is the questions. What I understand.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I need to... Gosh, it's small. The number one, prior to the survey, were you aware that there is a type of game card called Game Key Card among the different types of Nintendo Switch 2 physical releases?
Okay.
That's the first question. And then the answers you can choose from A, B, or C is I own game key cards, I don't own game key cards, however I am aware of them, and I didn't know about game key cards.
Yeah.
And then number two is are you aware of these particular features about game key cards? Please tick everything that you know. And then there's after downloading the game data, you can start the game even without connecting to the internet. You are required to connect to the internet to download the game data when you insert and use a new game keycard for the first time. In order to download game data, you need free memory space on a micro SD express card or the internal storage. You can as well download game data on another system by simply inserting the game keycard. You are required to have the game keycard inserted in the system in order to start and play the game, and I don't know any of them.
Half of those sounded almost the exact same.
I know. It was like four different ways of dancing around the fact that you need to download data for it.
Yeah. They're just out here like, guys, did you know? You have to download data.
Exactly.
Did you know that? Like, oh my goodness, alright, calm down.
Yeah. And then number three is after reading the explanations above, if there is a game key card and a digital release for a game that you wish to buy, which will you choose? Please select the option that aligns with your thinking. And then there's I will try to buy the game key card as much as possible. If anything, I'd say I'll go with the game key card. Can't say which. If anything, I'd say I'd go with the digital version, and then I will try to buy the digital version as much as possible. I like that they specifically left out about the physical versions, like non-game keycard physical versions.
Yeah, that's an interesting choice.
I mean, see, because I don't know. I'd probably go with the game keycard as much as possible.
Yeah.
Even then, though.
Well, that's clearly just a question specifically biased into getting people to say that they want game key cards.
Either they say that they want game keycards or they want digital. They don't want normal physical.
Yeah.
It's very biased. Specifically a way of getting people off physical, was basically the idea.
How interesting of them.
This survey in general makes me feel like Nintendo are trying to get people off physical.
Oh, yeah, probably.
Which is, I mean, I guess all the companies have they never outright admitted it before.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, what a thing. Anyway, Nintendo as well, looking into shorter development times.
Okay.
I don't know exactly how they plan on doing that.
No idea.
I'm assuming they plan on doing it in some way, shape, or form, or something like that. They were talking about, I mean, I guess the easiest way is to continue doing smaller, less long, developed games, things like Metroid Dread and all that, where
yeah.
While they take a lot of resources, they don't take anywhere near as much as a new Zelda or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that on the fence you got on either side of the fence you have Metroid Dread on one side and then Metroid Prime 4 on the other side.
Yeah.
One of them is a bit smaller
Two
again.
very,
That would have been a bit easier to develop and isn't. I don't think. Maybe Metroid Dread is full price. I don't know. I don't think it is though.
I don't know.
I don't know either. And then on the other side of the fact, you got Prime 4, which has been in development for 8 years, and it restarted development at 1.2.
Yeah.
During that,
It does
oh my gosh.
that.
The same with the Zelda stuff. There's the big thing as well. I guess reusing assets for sequels is a good way to cut down on costs.
Yeah.
Making games like how Majora's Mask and that, basically they're almost identical to Ocarina, except different.
Yeah.
It's a different game.
Exactly.
And I guess you can make the argument in these day and ages, Tears of the Kingdom is that for Breath of the Wild, yet it took longer to make Tears of the Kingdom than Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
Which, I'll never understand that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure there's reasons why. I mean, it's probably the sky and the underneath part that took forever to make it. However,
yeah.
There's a lot to it. And then, what's another one? I guess, Bowser's Fury uses a lot of 3D World assets, and it's a bit of a smaller game. Things like that they can charge it a bit lower, and then keep getting the money up, and that way they can use a lot of the money on the bigger games for whenever they come out every 7 years.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
gosh. Anyway, yeah, that's it for that part. I guess if we could talk about Donkey Kong Bonanza again. Apparently, they won't say when. However, apparently it started its development after Odyssey came out.
I mean, I don't. Is that surprising?
No, and it was looked at being a Switch One game originally.
Hmm.
It was originally meant to be a Switch One game. It used a bit more like voxel based stuff and everything like that. Therefore, that tells me that the idea of destroying everything was always part of the plan.
Yeah.
If it was using voxels and things like that, which I think is neat. But yeah, it made it more. The Switch 2 makes it run way better.
Honestly, yeah. I'm glad it's a Switch 2 game instead.
Yeah, I mean, it works a lot better on the Switch 2. I don't know if the concept would run very well on the Switch 1.
I don't
feel
think
like it'd be
it'd
20
even
frames most
exactly.
at all times.
It'd be sitting there 15 frames, half lagging.
Yeah,
What's
exactly.
happening?
Very similar to Mario Kart World, where they were making it for the Switch 1, and then they just
And then they were
heard
like,
about
no.
the Switch 2 and were like, yeah, let's do it on that instead.
Maybe we should just do that. Yeah.
Then there's a subset of people who are like, oh, that means it's not actually a Switch 2 game.
Oh my goodness.
And
yes,
I'm like,
it is.
well, there's a whole bunch, well, yeah, it was originally designed for Switch 1. The reason it moved over to Switch 2 is because it wasn't able to work as well on Switch 1.
Exactly.
Therefore, how does that not count as a Switch 2 game at that point?
That is a Switch 2 game because they redesigned it for Switch 2.
Yeah, exactly. It's not exactly... It's not like Breath of the Wild, where
No.
everyone always says that's a Switch game, which...
That's a
well, it's
Wii U game.
I think that's funny. I will always say it's a Wii U game. That's where we started playing it.
We started it, yeah.
Everyone else says it's like a Switch game. I'm like, it's not a Switch game. It's a Wii
Finished
U
the
game.
I finished that game on Wii U.
Sorry,
I said I finished that game on Wii U.
as did I. I started the Master mode on Switch,
Yeah.
and then I can't get past the monk. Can't do it. Won't stop. It's too fast. Yeah, that's it though. I don't know.
I played Tears on the Switch.
I'm curious to know how many more games are gonna come out over the next I guess over this year that were designed for Switch One first.
Over the next 6 months or so.
Yeah.
I could
Because
see
we
it.
already know there's Metroid Prime 4. That's that was designed for Switch One, obviously.
Yeah.
So coming out on the Switch One as well.
Yeah.
And then I guess Tomodachi Life's probably going to be the same. I mean, there's no actual confirmation about a Switch 2 version. I would be shocked if there wasn't, though.
Yeah.
Considering Tomodachi Life doesn't come out till next year.
Yeah.
Same with Rhythm Heaven.
Yeah, there could definitely be a few.
Mm.
I could see.
Yeah, it's interesting to see. However, yeah, no, it's because Mario Kart World's the same. It's a
Yeah.
Switch 2 game.
Yeah.
Despite what people say, it's not worth the price of
If
admission.
it doesn't play, if it was designed for Switch 1, but doesn't play on Switch 1 and plays on Switch 2, that's a Switch 2 game.
Yeah, exactly. It came out only on Switch 2. It's exclusive.
Yeah.
That's why when Metroid Prime 4 comes out, it's going to be interesting to see whether people consider it a Switch or a Switch 2 game.
Because that's a Switch 1 game.
Yeah.
With a Switch 2 edition.
Yeah, exactly. It's going to be interesting to see what other people think. Because do they think that Tears and Breath of the Wild are now Switch 2 games?
Yeah, exactly.
Who knows? Who knows? Sticking on Nintendo,
Who knows?
They're doing a collaboration with Baskin Robbins.
They've been doing a bunch of collaborations recently, and I
They
think that's
have.
adorable.
I have another one to talk about in a moment. However, the Mario one with Baskin Robbins, I've been watching some of their videos, and there's the way they make them.
I haven't watched their videos, so I don't know. But
It's like an artist at work. I don't understand.
honestly, the people who make art into food stuff are so underrated.
I think it's amazing. There's a specific one, a Yoshi one that I watched, and they put little edible egg things in there, on the
Oh,
top, little chocolate eggs or
well,
whatever
that's
they are.
adorable.
I don't know what they are.
They
And
can
then they
get
have like a
speckled
plastic
eggs.
Yoshi with his tongue sticking out, like trying to grab one
Oh,
that they put on in the front of it. And I'm like, that is great. I never even would have thought of that. I
amazing.
would have simply had Yoshi and the eggs. Like
it's so smart.
putting them all together is like perfect. And then there's like this like wrap that goes around the cup and all that sort of thing. And it's like, my gosh, there's a lot of effort that goes into this.
Yeah.
I don't understand how. I can't imagine like people making them for everybody who wants them all the time.
I know.
Like,
That's what I'm
they-
saying. Like, the people who do that are so underrated.
That's a lot
The
of
amount
effort.
of effort that takes.
Yeah, exactly. I hope these people get to try it themselves at that point. Like,
I hope so. I hope they got a free one.
no, but yeah, there's all sorts of things. Like the Yoshi one's great. I really like the Yoshi one. There's like big Mario ones. I think there's a big cake as well. I think I
That's
saw.
cool.
Yeah, it's funny seeing things like that. It shows Nintendo's really like starting to like, I guess
It's pushing itself out a bit more now.
franchising itself. I don't know.
Yeah, I
is
don't
that
know what
the
you
right term
call
for
it.
that?
It's trying to monopolize itself.
Monopolize itself. How do you monopolize oneself?
Exactly like Nintendo.
I meant like
That's how you do it.
Yeah, they're really like taking a lot of their franchises and like what's the word? Like
I know what you mean.
oh, I can't remember what the word is. Where you have like things that you can buy based on that stuff a lot more.
They're merchandising themselves.
Merchandising it. Yeah, that's it. They're merchandising a lot of their franchises. Mainly Mario.
Well, obviously. That's what Nintendo's mostly known for.
What I think is hilarious, right, is because in Sonic was made for that. Like that was his entire purpose.
Yeah.
His entire purpose was to like outshine Mario. Like he was created to take out like to go against Mario.
To be a competitor.
Yeah, basically be a competitor, to merchandise himself out to everything, which is why he always had like not necessarily more cartoons. Like Mario already had cartoons back then. However, like when you think of each cartoon, you generally think of like the Mario one as the Mimi one.
Yeah.
Right. And
The
people
one with
think of the Adventures
of
of Sonic
problems.
the Hedgehog as the Mimi one as well. However, like there's as well like Sonic Sat AM and like Sonic X and all that sort of
Sonic
thing.
X is probably
Yeah, where like
the most notable one, I think.
yeah, Sonic's always been like really highly merchandised and franchised. Always.
And like, well, because they even have stuff now, right? Like they have Sonic Prime,
Yeah, exactly.
and they had Sonic
the one
Boom
thing with
running.
Sonic. Like even when he's got no games happening, like there's always other stuff. Like the comic series. Like
Yeah.
the Archie comics for it were the longest running video game comic series of all time. Like
Yeah.
before they ended, like and now he's doing other comics with IDW and stuff like that, and like then there's like the all the movies and stuff like that, like all the TV shows, every single one of them that have come out over the years, the OVA,
Bring back Sonic Boom, please.
even other
Just the
games
TV
like they
show.
had like the like Spinball and all that sort of stuff. But even back then,
Yeah.
like there's that many things, and then like Mario was never really like that. Like he had instances back then, like the original Mario.
Yeah,
movie.
you had your few select pieces here and there.
Yeah, yeah, the original
But it
Mario
was more
movie, like the two shows, and then there was like an OVA as well that's only in Japan.
Yeah.
How like that's like he started 10 years before Sonic, and only had roughly about the same amount as Sonic when Sonic was like 4 years old.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like there's a massive difference there, and like there's always been like plushies and toys of all the characters, always.
Of
Like,
course.
yeah.
And there always will be.
Yeah,
Probably the
exactly,
most
there always will be.
marketable.
And then like there's books and stuff like that. But yeah, like Sonic's always been the more merchandisey character, and I think he, as I said, he was always created sort of for that. Like he was created to get into people's minds, not to be a good video game character. Like
Yeah.
that was his whole purpose.
He ended up doing both.
Which is
What a guy.
I think that's a big part to why he like, despite all his games, like a lot of the games that he has, like Sonic has in his franchise, for most other series, that would be like the end of the series. Like that, it'd be done. They
Yeah,
wouldn't be able to go
they're
anywhere
not
further.
necessarily great.
Yeah, it would destroy the franchise. Meanwhile, Sonic's had it multiple times. Like
Sonic 06 is probably its biggest one. But it's
Sonic
had
06,
plenty
which
of others.
people now like, which is a whole thing.
Somehow.
Sonic Boom. Like that's the
Secret
whole
Rings kind of took a slight toll.
thing.
And
Forces.
the Black Knight.
I like Black Knight.
They took a little bit of a toll though.
Yeah, no, yeah, Forces.
Yeah, Forces. Yeah.
Forces. Oh gosh. Yeah, no, Sonic's had a whole bunch of those, and he keeps going. And I think it's more because the character is more well liked, rather than the games. I think he simply keeps going because he's everywhere.
They want it for Sonic, not necessarily for the game.
Yeah, exactly. Like, don't get me wrong, people will appreciate a good Sonic game. Like,
Oh yeah.
that's not the issue.
100%.
It's the fact that like Sonic as a character appeals more broadly than Mario ever did. However,
Yes.
in the last, well, when did the Mario movie come out? 2 years ago now?
I think so, around that time.
2 or 3 years ago, something like that. I think ever since since Odyssey came out, I think. It's probably the
Yeah,
best way.
Odyssey's been the biggest push.
Everything has been like Mario's like rised to like a whole new level of mascot.
Yeah.
Like he's massive. Like he was always massive. However, he is massive again. And I don't know if it's whether
Yeah.
or like it's a thing Nintendo's doing because of the Wii U. Because there was like a whole section of time where like the only people who knew about what Nintendo was doing was Nintendo fans. Like
Yeah.
with the Wii U and all that sort of thing. Like it's like Nintendo for most casual consumers didn't exist for like 4 years.
Yeah.
4 or
And now
5
like
years.
everyone's like thrown into the loop,
Yeah, exactly.
whether they've asked to be or not.
Yeah. And now it's like either everybody knows Nintendo for the Switch and all that sort of stuff, or Nintendo's they're like marketing a lot of their stuff. Like they're
Yeah.
merchandising everything. Like
Which
it's
honestly-
almost impossible to go everywhere without seeing Mario characters or something somewhere now.
More franchises need to do that.
I
They
know a
need to
specific
get
one.
on their marketing teams.
I know a specific one that could do very well with it, considering other sci-fis do very well all the time. Halo.
Hmm.
We get to Halo. Halo's always merchandised itself, however, it's
Falling off
it's
a bit.
funny. It's merchandised itself, however, its primary thing now seems to be its books and not the actual games.
Yeah.
Halo could be way more, and they keep messing it up, especially like the series and stuff.
Yeah.
I think the biggest problem is Halo has such a dependency on Chief,
Yeah.
where it is easily the type of series where it doesn't need to.
Or that's what I'm saying. They could so easily, like, get anyone else in.
Yeah, like Chief, yeah, he's the main character of Halo. That's never going to change. Like, even
Yeah.
if they completely write him out
But,
of
like,
the stuff, it's not
They
going to
tried
change.
to do it with Halo 5 and they did it wrong.
Exactly. That's the issue, and the fact of Halo 5 is the fact that they kept saying it was a Chief story, like you have to hunt down the Chief, da 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 da.
Yeah.
And then they were saying, oh, it's a split story. You play as them equally,
Yeah.
which you don't.
That's what I'm saying. They tried to do it in Halo 5 and they did it wrong.
They did it wrong. They sort of tried to set it up again in Halo Wars 2,
But that's also a Halo Wars game.
then that didn't lead anywhere.
Yeah.
I honestly do think they were setting up Jerome to take over for Chief.
There are so many, like, other characters that they have that maybe even if they're just minor, but they still exist.
Exactly. Halo
Like,
could
they
go
still
way-
have Virgil somewhere.
That's what really upsets me about the TV show.
Yeah.
Because I get it, Chief's the main thing, like, you want him in the show and all that sort of thing. However, they completely messed up the TV show.
Yeah.
And now people aren't going to trust a Halo show. Like, it's...
Yeah.
They may be, like, maybe the developers are like, oh, no, it's alright, it's a little problem, we can fix it later down the line. Like, no, you've completely destroyed trust for
No.
a show version of Halo now. Like,
Doesn't work like that.
and it's frustrating. Because that didn't need to be that way, and I...
Which, again, that is a problem in itself, though, too. Like, you've got to really hit on the first go, and then your mistakes can come afterwards if you have some.
Exactly.
Which,
that
in itself
has such
problematic,
a
but-
wide universe, like such a range of universe stuff that
I
like
know.
movies, shows, easy. Like there's that much plot.
Exactly. There's
Yeah.
so much going on.
There's that much plot in Halo.
That's like Halo Infinite was supposed to be about the Banished,
yeah,
and there was like 2 Banished
that's what it feels
the
like.
entire story.
And it's like, there's all these different, like, you got the keepers. They've never shown up in a game.
Yeah.
Like, the really religious lot.
Yeah.
Like, there's all these different monitors and stuff like that. There's all these
There's so
different
many.
worlds.
They keep seeming to forget that Herogox exist.
Yeah, exactly. There's all these different alien species. Like, I wouldn't even mind seeing a whole, like, mini-series on the elites. Like,
Exactly.
Halo has, like, if Star Wars can franchise itself as much as it can,
Oh,
Halo
Halo
can do
can.
it as well. Because Halo's
100%.
universe, I would argue, is as big as Star Wars.
It is.
And that's what really always gets me, because everyone's always like, oh, yeah, it's the Green Guys game. And I'm like,
No.
you're not wrong.
I mean, it's true, but no.
There's way more
There's
to
so
Halo.
much more.
And it always has been. It's not been like a thing where, like, when 343 took over, they, like, made all the lore up. Like, all the lore's always been there. Like, Bungie had
Yeah.
the lore.
Exactly.
The Halo First Strike book, which is set in between 1 and 2, came out in between 1 and 2. Like,
Yeah.
it didn't come out after the games became, like, a popular franchise. It came out when there was only a single game. Like,
Yeah.
and it expanded on everything. Like, it talked about, like, how Johnson survives everything and all that, and gets back to everything. It's like, that's the problem. I think Halo does really need to franchise itself a lot better, and I think they always try to make an effort to do it. However, it's always like a half effort.
It falls flat.
Yeah, they make it like it falls flat every time. And then the other big problem is they need to focus on the games as well.
Yes.
While we make this argument that it should be franchised because it's such a big universe, the games have been falling flat even more.
Yeah.
And it's a game series first and foremost. Like,
Yep.
that's what they need to understand. It's either half or half. They're either like, let's go all into the books.
Yeah.
Or they're like, let's only talk about all this sort of stuff. Let's only keep it to Chief. I think that's the biggest problem. It's not necessarily that it's like not franchised enough. Like, it isn't. However, it's not like that necessarily. It's more that it's like we can only revolve around Chief because he's the only one who people
Which
like.
is like, I get it. Because
Yeah.
Chief is huge. But
Chief's great. That's like.
if there are other characters there, believe it or not, the fandom is not going to fall apart as much as they think it will.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I understand that, like, ODST and Reach weren't as popular as the main games.
Well, I mean, Reach is
Reach is
arguable
quite
now.
popular. It wasn't on top, though, like 1, 2, and 3
No.
were at their time.
Of course not.
Yeah. And ODST isn't, I mean, it's ODST. Like, people like it.
ODST is ODST, yeah. But even if you look at what they did with Reach, people love Reach.
People really,
Like, just fine.
they really like the story.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes I hear more about George than I do about Cortana. Like,
That is very true.
like, people like George a lot.
Yes.
And then, yeah, while the ODST was a little bit more subdued and stuff like that, have, like, Buck's a fan favorite, like,
Yeah,
that sort of stuff.
exactly. He shows up everywhere now.
And then Wars got a sequel, which I don't think anyone's ever expecting Wars to get a sequel. And
Yeah.
I solely do believe it's because they were originally going to set Jerome up to replace Chief.
And then just didn't.
And I don't mind that idea. Like,
Yeah, I think it's
if
fine.
it's done right, like, I think
yeah.
Chief and Jerome need to battle alongside each other first.
Yeah.
Before they can, they hand over the baton. Like,
If it's a worthy
yeah,
successor,
have,
then
Jerome is a way better candidate to take over from Chief than Locke ever was.
Locke's a situation. We don't even know where that guy is in Infinite.
We don't know where anybody is.
True.
We don't even know where the Infinity is.
Nobody knows anything in Infinite, actually.
Yeah, exactly. You go
Not
to a
a
place
single
in,
thing was
in
explained.
Infinite, they're like, oh, if we go to this place, we might be able to learn about this. And they go to this place, and they're like, okay, what does this mean, though? And I'm
The
like,
only thing they actually learnt about was that there were monitors on the ring.
yeah. They learned that there's more questions rather than
They
any
learnt
answers.
that the Harbinger existed.
Yeah, the Harbinger. that's going to be a very upsetting about the fact that that's going to be like
Oh, the poor Harbinger here.
amount of stuff that's going to be finished off in the book that's coming out next year. That's upsetting. Dreadful. Oh gosh.
Which the Harbinger was cool too.
The Harbinger was such a breath of fresh air, like for Halo. After like years of like mediocre villains.
Yeah.
Having
Even
the
in
Banished and
Infinite,
the
half of
Harbinger.
them mediocre. But
Yeah, like literally,
The
like
Harbinger
it
was
was
cool,
always
though.
like the Storm Covenant.
then this other faction
Okay.
of Covenant.
I was like, neat, sure, great.
We also have a prophet here too, but don't worry about that guy.
Yeah, all that. It's like nothing will ever top like the original Covenant and like the Flood combo. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
then I think people need to sort of understand that. Have like, I think the Banished come pretty close. Like,
Yeah.
as a concept, the Banished in Halo Wars
Banished-
2, I think are amazing. I think the
It
way
was-
they're done in Halo Infinite is mediocre at best.
Exactly. It was a good direction to go in if they knew what they were doing with it.
Yeah, it was a good direction to go in if they actually stuck to it,
Yeah.
and doubled down on the fact like the Banished stuff should all be like half destroyed, like broken, spiky.
And they
like,
need more red.
more red,
Half of them are white.
less grey.
Chaklock
There are
and
white.
90% of the grunts are white.
I was gonna say there are white Banished, however, that's usually high-ranking officials.
Yeah,
in the
but the yeah,
Banished. They're not. All the elites are in blue armor. Like,
yeah.
oh gosh, I think like the Banished art style was like near mastered in Halo Wars 2, and then they sort of did a half step between Wars 2 and Infinite.
They had an accident with Craig and just ran with it for some reason.
Yeah. And then there's things like there's a lot of issues with art styles over the last lot of years. Like Infinite, when its trailers came out about like the multiplayer and things like that,
Yep.
and the trailer was set back during Halo 2 in London. Yet there was a Halo 5 Phantom,
Yeah.
and then Spartan
Yeah, I
4
remember
showed
that.
up.
Yeah.
And they didn't
Like-
exist.
There was absolutely no continuity in that trailer.
None at all. It was very confusing. They simply had the models laying around and were like, yep,
Good enough.
that'll do.
Let's go with that.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, it frustrates me sometimes. It's going to be interesting to see how the remake comes out.
Hmm.
Before we get to talking about the remake, though, which we will be talking about soon, Animal Crossing has had a collaboration with Crocs.
I've seen that. That's amazing.
I like that one of the pins on the Crocs is a house.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all I want. There's Tom Nook faces and houses. That's great.
I think that's adorable.
Yeah, exactly.
And it makes so much sense. Like, it probably sounds so weird to anyone who doesn't get it, but Animal Crossing is like the most Crocs game to ever exist.
You can get Crocs in Animal Crossing.
Yeah, you can, but like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
It's just like,
It's
it
great.
feels like that game that would suit Crocs.
Yeah. Oh gosh. Yeah, no, I like it a lot. Anyway, hopping back to Halo though, because I really quickly wanted to get that out of the way.
Yeah.
Halo CE's remake is rumored to be campaign only.
Ooh, ooh. That's an interesting choice.
No Halo CE multiplayer.
Were they not able to fix the brokenness of it?
I don't want them to fix the brokenness of it.
Alec, I know I know they had a lot of spaghetti code to work with. But surely they're gonna figure out something.
Yeah, it's rumored to be literally only the campaign. And I'm gonna say right now, if it comes out and it's only the campaign remade and it's full price,
Yeah, that'll be the biggest issue.
yeah, that's gonna be very, very
If it's
frustrating.
only the campaign, but it's an understandable price for it, then
Exactly.
okay.
If it's like I was gonna say $40 American, I guess.
That's still a lot.
If it's
but
like for Australia, considering our games are like 100 to 120 now,
yes, they're
if
expensive
it's in like
here.
the 60 or 70 mark, that's fine enough.
Yeah, that's
I think.
fine. Like,
I can get through with that, considering like I'm gonna buy it anyway, regardless of the price. I know It sounds really hypocritical now.
It does.
I'm gonna buy it anyway, regardless of the price. C is my favorite game. Of course, I'm gonna buy the remake. Like,
Yeah.
who do you take
But
me
like
for?
from a general standpoint though,
Sorry.
from a general standpoint though,
Yeah.
if it's a fine enough price, then that's okay for not
Hmm.
having a multiplayer. But if it's just gonna be the campaign and be like a regularly priced game, that's
Exactly. That, or it needs to have the multiplayer, because I
yeah.
want to see the multiplayer remade.
Yes.
There is some turmoil going on behind the scenes as well at Halo Studios. I'm not 100% sure
Don't
what's
think
going
that's
on
anything new.
there. Some people, devs are like not happy with the outcome of something. I'm assuming it's got something to do with the remake. I don't know.
Oh, probably.
Which is, I don't know, it's kind of expected at this point.
I mean, we'll find out next year.
Yeah, I really hope it's good. I mean, to me, I don't think it's ever going to top the original anyway. Now, but I'm
No.
biased.
See, just by itself is just too special.
I'm very biased. However, like, it's going to be the same type of thing where, like, for me, I'm quite happy with CE the way it is. Have, like, to keep it up to modern standards, they're going to have to add, like, a whole bunch of new weapons. Like, they're probably going to have their brutes in.
They're gonna have to rebalance it.
Yeah, rebalance everything. The CE pistol's probably not going to be as good.
It'll be a regular Magnum now.
Which is going to be upsetting, however, they'll probably add the BR. Like, it's...
Probably.
Like, I can easily see that happening. I think
they've got a lot of stuff to do, a lot of work to do with it, but...
Yeah, exactly. Well, I personally wouldn't want them to add too much. You know, I know that's... Like, if it came out with the weapon set that it has in the current day as a brand new game, I think current day people are gonna, like, who don't know the games as well, are gonna look at that and go, this game has, like, nothing in it.
It has, yeah. Yeah.
Like...
Can they bring the Covenant Carbine back, though?
I don't understand why they ever got rid of the carbine.
The poor Carbine. Got deserted.
This is such a sad state of affairs. Because then there's the flood. Like, do you think... Well, how would that even work? Is it going to be M-rated?
Flood.
Like... like... a lot of the reason they don't like keep putting the flood in anything is because it has to... it pushes the rating up.
Pushes it up.
Yeah, and they really wanted to stay lower.
They should make 2 versions.
A floodless version of CE?
Yeah. They should make, like, the flood that's kind of like the multiplayer flood.
Yeah.
And then a version that's much higher rated.
Yeah.
For those of us that want the fungus popcorn.
The fungus. Yeah, can we get back to if they make them the fleshy versions? Considering CE doesn't have that, I'm gonna be upset.
Then you just cry.
I'm very upset. I want my fungal flood back. They're way better than
my fungus
silly Halo 3
popcorn
versions. I liked my big plant monster grave mine. That's all I want.
Exactly. Exactly.
My big green guy. Big green plant monster guy. He's not even in CE.
Nope.
There's a proto grave mine in CE. This is what Keys gets turned into.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, I miss... CE's flood is the best flood.
I miss fungus flood.
Oh gosh. Yeah, no, they need to... It'll be interesting to see. Either way, it's going to disappoint a group of people.
Oh, of course.
Whether
you can't
it be
make
the
everyone
me group,
happy.
Whether it would be the me group who prefers it like it is, or the group that wanted something newer.
Yeah, someone will be upset.
It'll be one of them.
But yeah, there's no getting around that.
I've already set myself up that it's not going to be as good, therefore hopefully it exceeds my expectations.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed. Anyway, yeah, Halo. We went on a lot of rants about Halo today.
Yeah.
Subnautica 2 is the last thing I want to talk about.
Yep.
There's a lot of issues going on with Subnautica 2.
There's a whole lot going on with Subnautica 2.
Oh my gosh, there's a lot. People have been trying to boycott it as well now, about telling people not to buy the game.
That's not gonna help anybody.
No, I guess we'll go over from the start. Like the 3 original founders from Subnautica were fired.
They're fired.
From Unknown Worlds, and it's because apparently they didn't the publishing company, I think Crafton, I think their name is,
I think that's what it is.
didn't want to like give a payout to them or something.
I don't know, so
It was something that I haven't fully researched it, but this is what I'm gathering from everything I've seen.
something weird going on anyway behind the scenes.
There's like a $250 million like payout or something for bonuses and stuff, and
Wow.
they simply didn't pay them what they needed to
Yeah.
pay, and then they fired them, which is a whole thing.
Yeah.
And then it came out that turns out they weren't working on Subnautica 2. The
Yeah.
founders. It was a whole different team. However, now it's coming out that they actually were.
Yeah, it's a whole back and forth situation.
There's a lot of mixed signals here. Like, I'm not on Crafton's side at all. Like, this is obviously
Oh, yeah,
they are at fault in this situation.
Clearly
then the founders
done
have tried
something.
suing Crafton, and they have all grounds to. And now Crafton's pushed back by alleging that they did something now.
Yeah, it's a whole situation.
And then, as well, apparently, at least by rumors that I've seen, the early access was actually ready to go,
Oh, okay.
and now they've delayed it till next year because of all this stuff, as well.
Yeah. Which is, honestly, that's fine.
Yeah, it's delayed to next year. A little bit upsetting though. I don't know if you wanted to play.
Upsetting, yes, but if it means they can get everything sorted in their own side, then
Yeah, because they released a trailer saying it was coming out next year, and then showing off some gameplay. And I'll tell you what, the gameplay looks good.
it does.
It does look good. And I think the people who are saying not to buy the game, I don't think they're looking at it like... I'm not saying that Crafton is in the right here, and that
No.
they should get paid $1 gazillion for this game that they've
No.
messed up a lot of the development for. I'm more saying that I don't think it's fair to the developers. If
It's
people
not
say
fair
don't
to
buy
the
the game.
developers that aren't involved.
Yeah, exactly.
In
All
the
of these guys
problems.
simply work here. Like, they're trying to
They
make the
just
best game they can.
Live, yeah.
Like,
They're just developers. Like,
yeah, exactly. Yeah, they're all sitting there putting a lot of passion into this game, and then like the
Clearly.
overheads are all battling each other basically.
yeah.
And like, I don't think it's fair to say don't buy the game simply because of that. I think we should try to
Like,
support
of
the
course,
developers.
there's a lot of problems.
It's a bit of a
but-
funny situation because no matter what you do, you're either everyone loses or everyone wins. Like,
Yeah. It's
regardless
a very,
of whether they're the good or the bad people in this situation. Like,
It's a very problematic situation, but it's
therefore, yeah, I don't think it's necessarily right to say don't buy the game. I understand. Like, I mean, at the end of the day, it's everyone's choice. Like, if they don't want to buy
Of
the game
course.
because of Crafton, they don't have to. Like,
yeah, exactly. That's
Yeah, but, like,
entirely your decision.
at the end of the day, I'm probably going to continue buying it because I really
I
want to play
would.
this game and I want to support Unknown Worlds because they're great.
Exactly.
I
They're
never had a
just
problem
trying
with
their
Unknown
hardest
Worlds.
to make a good game,
Yeah, exactly.
and everyone's fighting above them.
Gosh. Oh, yeah, no. There was a trailer that came out, the Take a Deep Breath trailer, and my gosh, this game looks good.
It is very nice looking. I will say, we were kind of right, where everything seems to be a bit more tech-based.
Yes. Yeah, everything is way more, like, more futuristic,
Everything's
even
a lot
more than
more
what it was already.
holograms.
There's a lot of
a lot
holograms.
more. The doors to get into the
I miss the old
shelters were
hatches.
holograms.
I miss the old
So
hatches.
do I.
I like the
the
hatches.
I thought the exact same thing when I saw them. I was like,
mean-
the hatch is missing.
I get it because it's quicker. Like, you simply go straight in.
But I like the hatch.
I like the hatches. I like the old way where like you pop in and then the water goes down and all that sort of stuff, and that was fun.
If you wanted to get into your base quicker, just go through a moon pool.
Yeah. Or put like a door at the bottom or something. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I always like, yeah. I like the hatches. This new hologram thing is a bit funny. However, it does. It looks like it kind of looks like Subnautica 1 50 years later,
Yeah.
basically. I know
It
there's
does,
like the whole
doesn't
thing
it?
about them saying 14 years in like cryosleep and stuff.
Yeah, they had 14 years in cryosleep, and this is a different planet.
Yeah, different planet. Have like everything looks like this is what it was in Subnautica 1. This is the new version of it 3 times over
Pretty
or
much.
something. Like, 'cause instead of like instead of the sea glide, you have like the dual arm thing.
Yeah.
Was that what was
I'm
in
okay
Below
with that,
Zero?
honestly. You had a sea glide thing.
You said it's like, yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, you have like the dual arms thing, which I think is pretty neat. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
I like that. And it's the same with like, instead of having like the sea moth, or like, actually, instead of having another sea glide, they have like the dual one for 2 people
Yeah.
to ride on. And then
I
like
think
there's
that's cool.
yeah, that is pretty neat. And then there's like the big thing.
Because I was wondering how they were going to do that, if they were going to have another Cyclops type thing.
Yeah, well, they said
That
that none of the
everyone could
original
go in?
vehicles are returning.
No. That's fine. I just meant like a kind of similar thing that
Yeah.
everyone could use.
Yeah. Well, you've got that one, like the handheld one, and I'm assuming you'd be
Yeah.
able to get like dual cockpit stuff later on as
Yeah.
well. And then there's all these new fishies. A whole bunch of new fishies.
There is indeed.
There's new like, oh, what are the rifles called?
Propulsion cannon.
That's them, the propulsion cannons. They're everywhere. There's like a little robot guy in one of the places. An old diver suit.
I don't know what's going on there.
I don't know what's going on there either.
Probably a dead person.
Pro-
It's Subnautica. I wouldn't be that surprised.
They're very subtle.
No, but I wouldn't be too surprised.
Yeah.
That or it's
And
a
then-
fish posing as one.
And then there's the new Leviathan that they show at the end too.
Yes, I like him. He looks like a kraken.
He looks like a Leviathan. Yeah, but yeah, there's a whole
Don't-
bunch of like, there's a whole bunch of creative ideas. Like there's the fish that splits apart at the start.
That's
That
a
is-
funny little guy.
That is
I like him.
strange. There's like this
I-
like floating bioship looking thing on the outside of the water
I
too.
don't know what that is,
I
but
don't know what that is either. Yeah, the scanner looks brand new.
I don't know if I like that they showed off the Leviathan jump scare thing.
Alright, yeah, I know. Takes the
Already.
surprise out of it. No, I mean, I'd imagine there's going to be a whole bunch of other Leviathans. Have yeah, no, I know what
Oh,
you mean.
yeah, I'm sure there will be. It might not even be that one that it showed.
Yeah,
Could be a completely different one for all I know. But
yeah, exactly. And then there's like these 2 fish that have like frill necks, and then like they battle each other
real
and
neck
bump
fishies.
on the head. And then it shows the new base building,
Yeah,
and it is there is a lot more to it already. Like even looking at this,
yeah.
like you can
Definitely.
connect different compartments. You don't have to have like hallways
You
between them.
don't necessarily have to have a hallway. Yeah.
Yeah, or like only doors. Like you can have them at different. Like it doesn't have to be in a grid system essentially
Yeah.
anymore.
I
Which
do
is
not
nice.
know what was being. Was it the hand thing that was being crafted in that fabrication station? I think it's what it was. It
There's
was
a
the
whole
dual hand
station now
thing.
too.
Yeah.
You put the lights on yourself in this game.
Yeah.
Let's have a look.
I think it was the dual hand thing.
Yeah,
that
I
just
think
looked a
it
bit weird.
was. Yeah, that looks
Fabrication
like it
station
was.
has purple after effects now.
Yeah, and there's like chairs to
Is it?
sit on and stuff like that.
That's normal.
I mean, yeah, I know. Have like they're gonna be much more useful in this game.
Yeah. The only thing that was useful in most places was a bed.
Interesting that because I'm not seeing any power sources.
No. They didn't have any solar panels.
No, they didn't have anything really. Yeah, I'm curious to know how it's being powered, that building. I don't know. It'd be fun to see.
I didn't see any geothermal stuff either, so I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not 100% either. Maybe it. Oh, there is little solar panels, like little
Might
tiny
be.
ones.
There is little ones, yeah.
They're not as big as the ones from the first game, though.
No, they're roughly the same.
Okay.
Actually, they might be slightly bigger looking at them.
Yeah. There's cups and bowls in the shelves.
You can get stuff like that in. Is it Below Zero or Sub-Zero?
The second game. No, not the
It's
second
always
game.
one
No,
of
the
them.
second game.
2.5.
1.5.
You can get stuff like that in that.
Yeah. Flare underwater, little robot guy. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of new things, and it looks really good.
Flares underwater is pretty normal.
It'll come down to seeing what happens going forward, though, with Unknown Worlds and
Yeah,
Crafton.
of course.
There's a lot of things happening.
It's a very,
all over the place.
Yeah. A bit of an uncertain thing at the moment.
Yeah. Was there anything else you wanted to say about that?
I don't think so. It still looks very nice.
The graphics, I don't understand how they keep making it look better graphically.
I don't know.
They always, all the Subnautica games look good already. Like,
And I'm still glad that they have all of their colours in there.
Yes. It wouldn't be Subnautica without it.
Exactly.
Oh, golly. Anyway, poll for last week.
I had one vote. Talking about the copper golem.
Oh, yeah. I like
They said
the answer.
they said that the chest sorting will be immaculate.
The
And
chest
I
sorting will be
agree.
immaculate, yeah. Oh, gosh. Okay, I guess the poll for this week could be, like, are people actually planning on getting Subnautica 2? Maybe?
Yeah, or something about it.
Something like that. We'll work it out. Anyway, though, I think that's about it for us this week. And we shall be back in the next one. But thanks for listening. I did it the wrong way around. Cheers, everyone.
It's fine. Goodbye.